hiring JJ Redick as their head coach with no previous NBA coaching experience. And it's clear that LeBron has his new coach's back. But what about the rest of the team? Shaq said that he thinks getting the other players to buy in is going to be one of Redick's toughest tests.
For me as a player, if I didn't respect the coach, it was easy for me to turn my 100% down. Let me explain. I'm going to give you 100 anyway. But if it's a situation where I know we're not going to go, hundreds is hard to maintain. But my question is, you have LeBron's respect. He's sticking up for you. What about the other guys? That's going to be the test. I don't think I could play for a guy who I just played against 4 or 5 years ago. I don't think I can do it.
I think the big tell is going to be how Anthony Davis feels about all of this, right? Because he's the number 2 on the team, the quote future of the team. And there were reports before the Lakers officially hired JJ that he wasn't 100% in on the decision. But Shaq went on to share that he made that example of I go 100% with guys and coaches like Phil Jackson, but like one of the greatest coaches of our generation. He goes, you come in, you're going to get 100%. So yeah, this is going to be one of the many uphill battles for JJ Redick. He was just in the league a handful of years ago, right? So is he going to get that respect from the players of, I can look at you as my head coach, opposed to a peer? Another uphill battle is getting the Lakers back to a championship or bust team, because that's the Lakers way, and then developing the LeBron and Bronny relationship on the court. So there's a lot of factors here, but I'm curious to hear from Anthony Davis. Like, I think AD is going to be the big kind of help set the tone with LeBron for JJ and the Lakers.
That's a good point on AD. I hadn't thought about that because AD wasn't at the press conference. I think LeBron was there when Bronny was there.
Yeah.
Interesting. AD will be at the Vegas camp, right?
Yeah.
For USA Basketball, so maybe someone will ask him there.
Probably.
I think AD, you're right, is probably the one to be not concerned, but curious.
Yeah.
Whereas the other guys are all like in their 20s.
They'll listen to LeBron.
Yeah, and they also probably watched JJ Redick when they were like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Being an awesome shooter, one of the top shooters in the league for, I don't know, a decade. So I wouldn't worry too much about the young guards.
No, it's going to be Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but does Anthony Davis have the pull that Shaq did? And remember, the big knock on Shaq from Kobe, Alex, was that Kobe was like, you're never in shape. You're never trying. Like you could be the best player ever.
They were both like two superstars who wanted to be the biggest superstar. Yeah. So they butt heads there. But this is LeBron and AD's team still, right? That's why they gave AD the big contract. So is AD going to buy in as much as LeBron? And when and if he does, can he lead by example to all the other guys on the team?
Yeah. If you want to get really sinister, not that I do, AD wanted James Borrego, who didn't get a head coaching job because he knew him from prior years. What if the Lakers got Redick for like a good 1 or 2 years, and they know AD's not going to love him, and AD will want out, and then they just press the entire reset button with no stars and start over, and you move AD out?
I mean,
that's a little
from
sinister.
What we've seen from the Lakers, they haven't had a coach since Phil Jackson last longer than 3 seasons. So it's...
I would predict JJ Redick lasts longer than AD.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't...
Okay.
I mean, how's AD going to age, given his injuries, history, and just... Like, is he at 35 going to be as good as he was last year? I don't think so. Like, LeBron aging is fine.
Yeah.
I don't know that AD's going to age the way... Like, look at some of these other centers. So Shaq at 35. Go look him up.
So there's a lot of questions around the Lakers, and a good chunk of them are centering around AD right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. Let's move to the NFL, where CJ Stroud made a statement in his rookie season, leading the Texans to a playoff victory and winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. The team is hoping he continues to grow in his second season, and wide receiver Tank Dell is confident that Stroud is on the track to be one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
I for sure feel like CJ got the opportunity to be the best quarterback in the league. Not me just saying it because who he is to me, but just like what I'm seeing him do each and every week. I feel like CJ got to just keep doing what he's doing to bridge the gap between him and Mahomes, man. Because not gonna lie, Mahomes special, man. It's for sure gonna be a lot of work to have to be put in with 7. But I just feel like if he just keep doing what he's doing, he on the right path.
I mean, even yesterday when we were talking about our top tier quarterbacks, I had CJ Stroud in like my top 3rd tier.
That's right.
Do you remember? Yeah. There's a handful of the tier 3s, but I mean, this is after year 1. He's the reigning offensive rookie of the year. Now, sophomore seasons are very telling, right? This is going to be kind of the big next step for CJ because you're not a surprise team anymore. Everybody knows you're great. Won the division. You're going to have a target on your back. Can you continue doing this? Now, they did pick up some solid offensive weapons. They got Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon. So I mean,
I like him picking up for his quarterback, obviously. I think he could be the best. I would hope, if the staff here, they get questions from the media. What about Jason McIntyre? How about, I think he can be the best host.
Yeah, you always want to pump up your guy.
Yeah, you want to keep it up for your guy.
But even when, like yesterday I talked about this, Patrick Mahomes was talking about what quarterbacks, when you're not playing, are you watching? He said Burrow, Lamar, Allen, and CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
So he is a top guy, even in the top guys' minds.
He was tremendous.
Incredible.
I can say this. Nobody saw him doing that as a rookie. Nobody. No. I don't care who's the biggest CJ Stroud fan. Nobody saw him being that good with those receivers. He didn't even have a great group of receivers.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
No, he's
amazing. Now, can he be the best quarterback in the league?
What are your expectations this year? Same?
No, he should be better adding Diggs, unless Diggs is a headache. Schedule's a little tougher.
Yeah.
But, CJ Stroud, no signs of slowing down. I think so it was Bryce Young, number 1.
They can easily win the AFC South again.
Stroud 2. Bryce Young has only room for improvement.
Yeah.
And I think Stroud has room for improvement, right?
Yeah.
He could be better.
He
was excellent.
Won a playoff game against the Browns. Maybe a little further.
Joe Flacco was really horrendous there, but Stroud was good.
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Off the couch.
Yes, indeed.
That was incredible. Okay. To the NFC North, the Vikings moved on from Kirk Cousins and drafted JJ McCarthy to be their quarterback of the future. He's battling with Sam Darnold right now. May not start right away, but teammates are already seeing the potential. New Vikings linebacker Blake Cashman, who was Zach Wilson and CJ Stroud during their rookie campaigns, and McCarthy came in eager to learn and has shown he's a leader. Now, Cashman also said he thinks that JJ is going to be a great player for a long time. Now, the good thing about JJ is he's coming from a great coach in Jim Harbaugh. He is a winner. He knows what it takes to win and succeed. He's coming in to a pretty solid setup. O-line, he has one of the greatest receivers in Justin Jefferson in the league.
Yeah.
He is set up to succeed. But again, he doesn't have to start week 1. They also have Sam Darnold competing for the job. Do you see him starting week 1?
It sounds like no. But by the way, what's with gonna be a great player? Why not just say he's a great player? Is he not that good right now? But he's gonna be great.
Any transition from college to the pros is going to take a moment to learn the playbook, get used to NFL-sized guys coming at you. Like we even saw Caleb Williams. They were saying, all the reports that came out in minicamp is he's a little slow, a little behind. It's like, give these guys a beat. They're learning a completely new system in a new league.
Yeah, I like McCarthy. They got a good coach, like you said, good weapon. Jordan Addison's also out there as a receiver. They're gonna be solid, 6-7 wins. I don't know that it's going to happen this year. That being said, a lot of people have doubted McCarthy his entire time in Michigan, and all he kept doing is win.
Yeah, they're in a tough division, though. Lions, Packers.
Yeah, that makes it difficult.
Bears with Caleb Williams, a lot of pressure there.
Well, you could also argue there's really no pressure, especially if Darnold starts. It's like, okay, we drafted him, but we're a year away. We're just going to trot out Darnold for the first, 7 games.
Yeah, but you just paid Justin Jefferson the biggest contract for a wide receiver. He's going to want to win. They're going to want to win.
The whole Mahomes sitting has ruined the idea of, we should just sit a year. Look at what it did for Patrick Mahomes. Let's settle down. There's also quarterbacks who have sat.
Also, Jordan Love.
He's at for 3.
He sat a long time and came out, had a great first official starting season, and now he's lining up to get a big payday.
Yeah. I'd like to see McCarthy play. Actually, the best way to get better is to play.
Yeah.
And I could get better sitting on the bench. So I'd like to see him play. Yeah. I'm rooting for him. Alex Curry with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for